Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Here we are on our Cataclysm Ironman run, right behind the two doors that I think could be one of the occasions where we are most likely to lose the run, at least in kind of the early game. Because behind these doors is a very tricky combat. I'm really annoyed that we are 180 XP short of level 4 at this time. I would really like to just have 180 XP more, but I don't think I can finesse it with everything that is around us at this time. So I've been through all of our equipment and our inventory and stuff, and I've made sure of a few extra things, of course. Faith has her short sword of acuteness, and Kite has his long sword +1, which are both magical weapons, so they'll bypass any non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage resistances. I've given Kite... where is it? There it is. A potion of Hill Giant Strength, so during this fight we may drink that. That will make his strength 21, so his strength modifier will be +5, and his attacks will deal 2 more damage. That could be key in making sure we're hitting regularly. Gothic has 2 scrolls of magic missiles, so if we run out of spell slots but we still want to keep attacking, we have those in our back pocket. Pastel has a scroll of cure wounds, so we can use that if somebody goes down. We have Cure Wounds and Healing Word prepared. We also have Spiritual Weapon for getting in more actions per turn. We also have Bless as something to concentrate on to increase the abilities for the party. And this is 1 minute, not 10 minutes, so I won't do it just yet. Kite also has Cure Wounds if we need it, as well as his Lay on Hands. Faith only has Firebolt for spells. But what do? We have Corrosive Arrows, which do 1d6 acid damage, which is distinctly different than poison damage. So those should have a slightly faster speed of killing our foes. Otherwise, I don't really think I can procrastinate any longer. We need to do this fight. We need to hope for good rolls. We need to hope things go well. Let's bring the party ahead slightly. The fight won't start immediately when we open the door, but it's going to be there whether we like it or not. Faith, if you would be so kind. The other thing to remember as well is Kite has Channel Divinity Scourge of the Hidden. Deals 1d6 additional radiant damage on attacks which hit opponents with either natural shapeshifting or dark vision, 2d6 if both last for 1 minute. So that's going to be huge against the Sorax. But for right now...
Did we not say silent?
I mean, all we did was open a door. So we're just going to slowly creep in. I don't want Faith to get too far away from everybody else. On the off chance that initiative is rolled, these guys will be in initiative no matter how far away they are, so they will have to try and push forwards into an area where we can actually be in combat. So we're just going to creep forward basically as far away. Okay, we're going to have a cutscene.
Stay hidden. They're here.
Sorax.
What else could they be?
This is it, friends. Stay strong.
Get in position, hit them hard, and take them by surprise.
Ready.
Man, the way Kite says "this is it, friends" really makes me feel like we're going to have some problems. Right, we're still hidden. Before we go around there, Faith, open this please, on the off chance that it has a scroll of Revivify in it. It does not. Prime Chain Shirt. Pick it up, please. a Doom Gem, a Crafting Scroll of Mage Armor, and 73 gold pieces. Not the supplies I was hoping for. So we're going to leave those guys there. I'm going to presume that the game is not going to allow them to be in a location where they're in danger, where they put them at the end of a cutscene. Now, I'm going to try and sneak over here. And we'll push this. Please don't get seen making noise pushing this. Okay, that's good. I can't see what's through here, but I think it's safe. Just trying to get as much information as I can before initiative kicks off. So this location is relatively well covered, apart from obviously this doorway here. So I wonder if there's a good argument for trying to get basically the whole party in here through this crawl space and just focusing fire on stuff that comes up towards us through here. A lot of the stuff that's on foot, like the warriors, might not even be able to jump up such heights rather than having to use the stairs. I don't know if they can crawl through these crawl spaces or not. But obviously that's a very large departure away from how this fight would go normally. So we can either stand our line here and start fighting. There's one there as well worth noting. 1, 2, 3, 4 skirmishers. And there's another skirmisher over here. So this is a skirmisher, that's a saboteur, that's a warrior, that's a skirmisher, and up here there's another saboteur. And then I think they summon one extra creature that's like effectively like a cleric of some kind, an acolyte or something. So with these guys' inability to climb, possibly through holes, I'm actually going to slowly creep around the back to that enclosed space and see about trying to use that as a chokehold point for this fight with everyone together, rather than doing it on this staircase. This could be a fool's errand. We won't know for a few minutes. But I'm just trying to find any edge I can get that will mean this fight isn't just a total TPK immediately. So there's two of them. Now, Gothic's turn. We're just going to walk immediately away to get ourselves as far away from that ledge as possible. Walk around this piece of rubble. And then do the same as Pastel just did. They're wearing the same armor, so they should have the same ability to get through here unseen. Seems to be going okay. Put you there. That's 3 down. Now, of course, we would like Kite to be up there as well. And I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to follow the exact same path I just did. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. The Sorax all have what is effectively spider climb, don't they? They're just going to be able to like climb up this pillar or up these walls to get into here. So maybe we're not going to be as safe as I had first envisioned, but so be it. What we might be able to do is, if we get Gothic in a good spot here, is Thunder Wave people down. That could be very valuable. So I think Faith is going to take the opening action here with her bow. That's fairly standard. Kite has a potion to drink and an ability to activate as an action. Pastel is going to cast Bless on the party. And then Gothic is just going to be attacking whatever he can that comes through here, preferably with Thunder Wave pushing stuff off and back as they appear through the gap. I guess we can't really put it off any longer. What is nice is we're, in all likelihood, going to surprise them, which is going to give us a round of attacks to use those abilities, cast those spells, and the like. So who do we want to hit first? And do we know how much health these guys have? Sorakath Saboteur 44, Warriors 64, Skirmishers 32. So they're going to be the easiest to kill with an AC of 13. Although I don't know if that's would normally be... No, they don't get extra AC for the super hard difficulty, do they? It's just attack rolls, saving throws, and damage modifier, right? So the AC should be the same. I think this is the 2 times health value. So if we want to get the numbers down first, we should go after the skirmishers and the saboteurs, then worry about the warriors afterwards, because we really want to have as high action economy as we can. I'm going to put Kite. Can't put him there or there. So we have a limited tile set we can actually stand on, which is worth being aware of. I wonder if Pastel were to cast Bless now, if that would ruin the surprise we have. It may well. So we have our special arrows. Faith doesn't need to drink any potions or anything at this point. Alright, wish me luck, I guess. Can we not see anyone from here? Do I need to step out one further? Right, who do we want to start with? Let's go with this guy, since they're effectively the closest to us, I suppose. Battle starts. They are surprised. We have good initiative rolls for the most part. So that's 13 piercing damage, 2 acid, and 5 piercing damage from sneak attack. That's an excellent, excellent attack. Alright, are we going to be able to get out of any of their sights? Oh, we've used our action, so if we come to here, cunning action hide is perfect. Then we end Faith's turn. Pastel is up. Choice now between Bless or Spiritual Weapon. I think Spiritual Weapon now, then Bless next turn. Here is fine. We do not have to concentrate on that. We can still cast a spell, but it has to be a cantrip. Or we could step out to here and try and make an attack before we're concentrating on anything. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd still have 2 movement left to move back with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are still also stealthed, which means we are an unseen attacker. Can't see that guy. Can't see this guy, so we will have to step forward even one more further. And do we know? We don't know their dex saves, do we? Saboteurs. Dex saving throw +5. So let's not force a dex save then. We'll just attack with our crossbow. Crit for 12 damage is massive, but we are now seen, which is basically fine. We'll step back one. Then first Sorakath is going to have the surprise condition. Now we go to Kite. Would we rather potion first or power first? Let's go with the power. And I'm going to step over to here. Am I? We're still visible by that one down there. I'm going to step up to here. That way we're parallel to two of our friends, so we can use our shield to cover them if we need to. And we could Shield of Faith somebody if we really wanted to. Or we could put our sword down and cast Divine Favor, though that is also concentration, which I'm less keen on. Also, I'd rather Smite, I think. This is also concentration, so let's not do that. We'll just end our turn. They're surprised. Now to Gothic. Gothic does not have anything they need to prepare specifically before making their first attack. And if we step to here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can step back for 2, which should be fine. This guy has 12 HP left. We can actually see that by the numbers. I'm tempted to just use a scroll of magic missile to try and kill them before they even get a turn. Because of course we could just use a spell slot, but with the spell slot we have options. Particularly Thunderwave. If we use the scroll, we aren't giving up options. So we only get 3 darts instead of 4 because this is a scroll. It doesn't get our Shock Arcanist boon. So this is 3d4 plus 3 to do 12 damage. So we would need 3 3s, or 3 dice 3 or above. I think that's probably about a 30% chance. Four, 2... No, they have 1 HP left. Alright, we'll step back. We can always cast Magic Missile again and do 1 dart there and other darts elsewhere. Surprised, 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 surprised. Then the big scary cleric type thing appears. It's at the endish of the initiative, which is good. We do not know how much HP it has. The one that has 1 HP left is going after Gothic, so I can worry about magic missiling him later. That's good. Would I rather worry about the big scary thing first? I think so. So we will stand here. Attack with sneak attack against this creature. 14 is a miss. That's grim. We are perceived, but if we step back, cunning action, we can hide. I might even step back 1 more, so that Gothic has a greater ease of access to Thunderwave in a moment. Faith's turn can end. Spiritual Weapon isn't going to reach anything here, but I'll put it there at the front of proceedings. Then for our turn, we are going to cast spell, Bless, and we will do it at first level, and we will give it to Kite, Faith, and herself. Gothic is generally going to be attacking either with Magic Missile, which is a defined auto hit, or possibly attacks that induce saving throws rather than using attack rolls. And when you have a saving throw on a foe, you need Bane to impact that. With that done, I will step back to here and end. This guy, what are they climbing up? They're just climbing up all the materials. There's some part of a temptation to just try and shove, but I don't think that's going to work out when they're only falling that far. The other thing I want to do is try and not be in the same square that would impact Gothic's ability to Thunder Wave them down. But I think really right now we need to be stepping forward and attacking. But if we step forward to here, Gothic can stand in the middle and Thunder Wave the 3 central squares here. So we haven't taken the Potion of Hill Giant Strength yet, but I am just going to prioritize hitting. That's good. I will smite. So we did 5 slashing damage. We did 2 radiant, 3 radiant, and 5 radiant off of various... 2 1s on a pair of d8s is insulting. But we did do about half of their HP, so far, okay. This guy just moving from far away, presumably dashing. Gothic. From here, we can see that guy. So if we do 1 step, 2 step, 4 step, we can... This guy didn't regenerate any yet, so now I will cast spell, standard Magic Missile in a first level spell slot. We'll hit this guy once, they will die. And then the temptation is just to slam into this guy whilst they're closest to us. I think that will be fine. That was some good rolls over here for 552. So they're very nearly down. And then we will step back to here and then across to there, so we can be defended by Kite's shield and also have a chance to Thunderwave stuff ahead of us when we really want to. Now comes the really scary bit. Lots of big scary enemies running straight towards us. Fortunately, they shouldn't be able to all occupy the same tiles either, so that might work to our benefit. This guy is firebolting us. Kite takes 8 damage. This guy gets a nat 1 on a throw at disadvantage, presumably because of their distance away from us, which is wonderful. Now, Faith can shoot this guy with sneak attack because Kite is engaged with them. I think that's preferable than stepping forward and shooting. I know we'll use one of our acid arrows here. We do have a full 20 stack of them, so I'm fine to do this. Thankfully, they die. Now we're going to cunning action hide. Question is, are we going to retreat a bunch and then do it first? I wish there was some cover here of some kind, but there's just not. Let's come back here. Cunning action hide. End our turn. Now, Pastil is up. We have Spiritual Weapon. Spiritual Weapon is able to move down to here and then start attacking stuff. Oh, no, it's not. We have to move it and then attack with it, and that's all what we get in a bonus action. That's dumb. Okay. Is there anything else we would like to do? Is there anyone that we can see? I'm going to guess not. From here, we can see those guys down there. And with Bless, I'm going to use our other spell slot at 2nd level to Scorching Ray. And I'm going to do it against the Skirmisher because they have less health. And this guy might have shield, which will possibly ruin a lot of our attack rolls. So we're going to do it to this guy for 3 bolts. They used counterspell against us. That is grim, but there's not much we can do about it. Pastel, come stand here. Kite is up. Since we don't want to leave our position to attack, now is going to be a great time to drink that potion of Hill Giant Strength. Do we want Shield of Faith? No, I think we want our Smites. Would I rather stand here so that Gothic can hit all 6 of these tiles? I think I would. We will block with our reaction. Gothic will cast Shield. Right, Gothic's turn. We are doomed. Vulnerable to poison and piercing damage until the end of the next turn. It's only 1 enemy, but I am really tempted to just try and Thunder Wave it off this cliff. We've spent 2 of our 1st level spell slots already. I don't think this will hit that guy behind the edge of the cube, but we can try. Okay, 14 damage is pretty good off of 3d8s. Because he's doomed, and because he just went, I actually want to retreat with him. If anything wants to come and attack us, they'll hopefully take opportunity attacks as they pass. Here come the big hitters. Ouch. There goes Bless already. That's grim. Thank God they missed something. Here's the Fancy Man. It's casting Fly on itself. That's a full action, so that's 1 fewer things to be worrying about right this moment. Then this guy's throwing a thing, hits Kite, makes his con save already down to only 5 HP, which is terrifying. Faith. Is there anywhere we have sight on the guy flying? No. And these guys have like all the health, which is terrifying. Pastel, right, spiritual weapon. Please attack this guy and try and get rid of his concentration and make him fall? Question mark. No, they maintain concentration on a 15 plus 6 against a DC 10. Kite's up next, so he will have an opportunity to heal himself, but I'd rather take an attacking action with Kite. Cast, spell, cure wounds, Kite. That is not great. Kite's up. We're going to hit him. We have extra attack strength, extra damage. No advantage, though. 9846 for damage is really good. Then this guy's climbing up. Shoving Kite down, which is terrible for us. Gothic is going to come stand here now. And if we get counterspelled, I'll be mad about it, but I don't really have any other choice right now in doing just this. Right, we did decent damage. Just not the big push that we wanted, really. And now we have 4 of their turns before it's back to us again, which is only slightly terrifying. That 1 is huge. Why they're not attacking Kite when he's led down on the ground, I don't know, but I'm glad about it. Gothic makes some kind of con save against blindness. This guy is just taking a walk. And it's back to us up the top. That is huge. Right, what do we want to hit? Probably one of the ones that will die. Who's up first? That's Saboteur at the back, basically. I don't know how much cover they're going to have thanks to all these people stood in front of them, but hopefully we can still make this shot and make it count. That will count. Oh my god. 13 piercing. No sneak attack? It was sneak attack. But no sneak attack damage. Oh no, it's dead. Sorry, that's me being dumb. Okay, it died. We didn't have to worry about sneak attack damage. We're still hidden. Faith will end their turn. Spiritual weapon. Please try and hit this guy and kill it. Excellent. We needed that. Now, a full action for Pastel. We have 3 guys basically at full health, and that's everything left in the room. My biggest worry at this point is that if we die, we don't have any Scrolls of Revivify. So, for an action, against this warrior, I'm going to use Power, Herald of the Sun, Channel Divinity to engulf a visible enemy with 6 cells, with radiant damage causing 1d8 plus 2 per cleric level radiant damage, half on a successful save, causing blindness. Please cause blindness. That is not a successful save, and they take 4. Alright, we're just going to have to stand there. Kite uses half of his movement speed to stand up. Now, I really want to attack rather than not attacking, but our HP is really in a pinch. If I stand here, Gothic can't area of attack them next. So I don't know what my preferred play is. We have 15 healing that we could offer to ourselves or to Pastel. But I think I'd rather just attack. I wish I could stand there, but I can't. So we're going to step to here and attack the skirmisher. That's great, we will smite. That is a huge amount of damage to them. They have, what, 1 HP left? You're kidding me. Well, I was going to AoE. Then I thought about magic missiling. But if I AoE with something like Thunder Wave, even if we roll 2 damage, which we will off of at least 3 dice, then even if they make the save and it's halved, they will still perish. So we will Thunder Wave with a level 2 slot, not hitting Kite. Making sure we do this correctly. That seems perfect, unless if I abort and I come up slightly, then I cast spell, 2nd level Thunder Wave. Can I get the guy above in this cube? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it's going to get that far around. So we'll just do that. We hit Pastel in that? Are you kidding me? How did we hit Pastel in that? I'm so mad. Block. If this attacks Pastel, I'm really mad about it. They miss. That's good. This guy hits Kite. Okay, this is getting really bad really fast. Faith is hidden. We could run out to here, not caring about if we're hidden any longer, and use our potion to heal Kite. Although we should heal Pastel, because then Pastel can heal Kite, and then Kite can do something else. So we're gonna come and stand here. I can't believe it hit Pastel. We're gonna use item, heal other, Pastel. Pastel is no longer dying. I wonder if I would want to stand here to try and attract attacks away from others. We will do that. I might even shadow dodge to here. Then end turn. Pastel gets a turn. She stands up. We are going to cure wounds on Kite. That's a better roll. Then we can't step back without risking being attacked. Our bonus actions are no good to us. We also lost our spiritual weapon because we went down, which is rough. Now Kite is up. We are not concentrating on our... what was it? We lost our special abilities. And our strength is no longer 21 now, which I think is unfair because the potion would still be going through our bloodstream. We don't have any spell slots left either. But I think all we can really do is step to here and attack. 6 damage is so not what we need right now. Gothic could heal Pastel. Or we could do a 2nd level magic missile. And what I think I'll do is our 2nd level magic missile into Sorakath, Acolyte of Soratar. Because when we do that, they will have to make 5 concentration checks on fly. At least I think they should. Oh, shield, you bastard. I mentioned earlier in the fight that he probably has shield. God damn. No! So Kite died from the fall, and we had no way of using Revivify. Does that count as a TPK in Ironman? How does this work anymore? I don't know. And I'm mad about it. If we're at that campfire behind, I just don't understand what Ironman's worth anymore. Because I checked way at the beginning that it was turned on for this. or we're one save back and it deleted the one at the fireplace, which would be really weird. Stupid shoving. Stupid angry creatures that shove more. Alright, what does our survey say, game? It's put us right back at the beginning of this fight. And I don't understand how. Like, let me just... F5 for a quick save. Escape. Quick game to main menu. I'm flummoxed about how this is working. Unless... No, because this autosave is still here. But I'm sure this whole adventure is in Ironman mode. Well, I don't know what to do anymore, because the whole point of this was to be an Ironman road run, but I think the whole thing is just busted. Let me ask the internet 1 second. So, as far as I can tell, it's just completely bugged, and I don't see any point in going back to the very beginning of the campaign to re-roll all of this stuff with Iron Man turned on again to see if it will work, but the odds are it will just be broken again. So we're just going to have to roll with it. It's going to stop being an Iron Man run as far as I understand how Iron Man runs work. Unless it's just that all the party members have to be killed for it to be an actual party wipe rather than just one of them dying and not having a revivify scroll. That might be some kind of an impact. But I definitely checked on the video Campaign 2 Session 8, A New Beginning. I definitely turn on Iron Man. It's not the first time I've checked either. So join me next time. We will try this fight again, and in moving forward, it'll be a Cataclysm run, but not an Iron Man run. I'm sorry if you are disappointed by that. Trust me, I am disappointed by it as well, but that is just about all I can do about it. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all your support and all the comments and the liking and all the rest of that. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.